Welcome to In Layman's Terms. I know I have been offline for a little while now. I have had many people in the community reach out to me asking, where have I been? Will I be reviewing more TVs, or can I review a specific TV? First, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has reached out. I really do appreciate it. My channel is still so young, and I'm truly humbled by how friendly and supportive the community has been. Second, this has also provided me with a clear opportunity to see that we really don't have a strong tech review presence in Australia. Most of the time, the gang over in the USA do a great job reviewing TVs and other tech stuff. But when it comes to the region-specific Aussie market revisions or models, we get left behind. So my intention is to continue to review as much as I can, where I can. The purpose of today's video is to share with the community a project that has been keeping me busy. About 18 months ago, I began construction on a man cave space for myself. This would also double up as a space for friends and family to share if they decided to visit. The goal was to build a space that didn't feel as if it belonged to anyone. My master bedroom, for example, has many unique touches of design and personality within it. I wanted to create a space that I could use for work, for play, and to share with others. So keeping my personality out was critical so anyone would feel welcome at any time. The goal was to create a warm, cozy space that would feel welcoming. This build was one of the most frustrating and difficult processes I have ever been through. While this video makes things look so easy, I can assure you it was most definitely not. Considering this is a tech-focused lifestyle channel, let's get to the goodies and showcase what toys are inside. When it comes to the TVs, I changed my mind so many times over the 18-month process. My dream TV was the LG W9 65-inch Signature, the wallpaper TV. At the beginning of the build in 2020, I managed to secure one for a very cheap price through a contact. Halfway through the build, I was offered a Hisense 85-inch Q8, the 2021 flagship, for an insane price, so I snapped it up thinking it would be nice to have a larger display. Only a few weeks later, my contact said he has an LG C10 77-inch and if I was interested. I said no thank you, then he told me the price. So here I am with 3 TVs and I only needed one. I ended up selling the LG TVs and stuck with the 85 Q8. My next door neighbor was kind enough to let me store it in his garage while we were finishing up construction. So that's it, I had made my decision. With less than a week before the TV was to be installed, LG released the C2 83-inch in Australia for an insane $11,000. My contact reached out and said they were clearing some old stock and if I would be interested in an 83-inch C1 for half the price of a C2. I had made a video about this if you would like to check it out. I was planning on doing some console gaming in this space, so I figured 120 FPS would be the cherry on top, so I sold the Q8 and here we are. To complement the TV, I went with the Samsung Q950A soundbar. I have 3 of them in my house and I'm very impressed, so it was an easy decision. The rug I went with was from IKEA. The TV unit is called Tono from Nick Scali. The lounge, Atlanta, is also from Nick Scali Furniture. I purchased an Xbox Series X and a PS5 for the gaming space, along with an Apple TV 4K. For power, I used a Crest Platinum 6-socket equipment protector power board. This provides a connected equipment warranty in the event of a power surge. Just quickly, I'd like to give a shout out to everyone that came to help me out. Matt, Mark, Andy and my wife, thank you all so very much. I installed a LifeX strip light with zones behind the TV to add an effect at night. I'd also like to mention a few cool things you most likely would never notice. As I have gigabit fiber in my home, it was very important to me to have solid connectivity. As a result, I ran a Cat6 cable underground all the way from the main dwelling connected to a 5-port gigabit switch located behind the TV unit. This ensures that my Deco X60 mesh network and all devices have an Ethernet backhaul, so all devices and Wi-Fi is rock solid. As I am a big sports fan, I am subscribed to Foxtel Pay TV. Now, the only reason I keep Foxtel around is that it's the only way to get live sports in 4K in Australia. If you have watched my other videos, you will know that I have 2 lounge rooms and a theatre room in the main house. This is also where the Foxtel is installed. Rather than paying for an additional set-top box for each room, I installed a 4-way 4K HDMI splitter and have run fibre optic HDMI cables to each TV room, including a 100 metre or 330 foot fibre HDMI cable to this TV. It was a major problem getting it done, but very well worth it. For the bedroom, I picked up a cheap Hisense 50-inch 4K TV along with an Apple TV 4K. Other than that, I picked up all brand new appliances, washer and dryer in case anyone wanted to stay a few days, brand new fridge, microwave, and all the other little goodies you can see. The entire project took over 18 months to complete. If I could go back and do anything differently, I would definitely not go with tiles. At night, they get a bit too cold, and I feel that hybrid floorboards would have been a much better choice. So what do you think? As I mentioned, my goal was to make the space feel warm, cozy, and inviting. I wanted the bedroom to look almost like a hotel room, keeping the personality touches to a minimum. This would avoid any guests feeling like they are staying in somebody else's room. We do get some cold nights here from time to time, so I snapped up a small gas heater to keep us comfortable at night. So this is what has been keeping me busy, and wow, it's been challenging, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. Next on the list, I will be building an 80 square meter shed with a dedicated space for my YouTube studio. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see a similar video of this for my next build process. Thank you everyone for your support, and I'll see you on the next one. Until next time.